You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Alright, good evening. We, as always, we're a little under something. We're a little under power on this thing. It's a power monster here, boy. It wants that amperage. It wants the volts. It wants the amps. It wants it all. It's like a Democrat. Wants it all, but don't want to put out nothing for it. I don't know. It's got 2879Cs in it. And I'm running it on 14, this says 14.95. It's actually about 14.9. But that's neither here nor there. I'm running this on a 300 amp power supply, and it's not volted. And the thing about these transistors here is they like more voltage. I see up around by 16 volts, it's where these things really start shining. But I ain't got that to do that. I can't crank the voltage up. I think on his power supply he does, but I don't. I don't really feel like building a damn big variable power supply, but I reckon I'll have to do it. But I got 3 vehicles I need to get done, and a sick weed eater, which I don't like to weed eat very much, but you turn it over on the side, runs perfect. Turn it up like it's supposed to be, where the gas tank is on the bottom, it bogs out. So I'm guessing it's got a hole in the rubber hose going up to the tank. It loses prime while it's in the regular run position. The only thing I can think of. It ain't but so much money to replace that anyways, but I'm gonna paint my door over here. That I've been sanding on that a little bit. But this is the main thing, is this. I've redone it. I had all these caps are new, and they're not these top ones, but these low ones. These transformers are new, different type, ferrite. These caps can't really be bought big enough, so I had to double them up. These are actually 180s, but I blacked them out. Hell, I ain't gonna lie to you about it. I might as well tell you the truth about it. But I mean, they was all blacked out when I got them, more or less. Thanks Fat Cat, by the way. Gave me a bunch of them caps. The majority of them's already wrote the what they tested on them, so it makes it pretty easy to call them out. Appreciate that too. Alright, like I said, a 2879C with a 2-pill drive in it, and that 2-pill is doing turn that amp off, pull the 5,000 watt slug out, put the 1,000 in, SMP. Oh, hello, hello. It's about 310 watts. Oh, let's see. Reading that bottom's gotta be 400. Oh, that's the reason I don't like messing around with different different slugs, because I'm stupid. Alright, 5,000 watt slug. 5,000 watt slug here. Can you see that? 5,000 watt. Alright, let me see if I can get this all in frame. This output, reflect back from antenna. You will get a little bit of reflect when you run it on the antenna, not on dummy load. Reflect back from the radio. Well, this is actually in between the driver amp, which is here. It actually comes out of the radio, goes into the drive amp, comes out of the drive amp, goes through this line section over here, and then that's represented on this meter. So this is actually not in between this and that. This is actually in between, this is in between this amp and this 16 pill. Every amp I hook up in line, I try to keep hooked with this drive amp to be more accurate, I guess, to have this in line. And I'm not the only one doing it, there's a bunch of them out there do it. Donkey Stomper does it, a bunch of them does it. I guess a good way to do it is, it's the way I do it too. It sounds like good ideas, why not? And the hell, it is a good idea. Well, anyways, 5,000 watt slug. Alright, drive amp represented on that. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, hello. Represented about, oh, if I can look. Oh, hello. Shows about 400 on that. But, so the 32 pills on, and like I said, this is only on 14.9, but it's going to drag the power supply down to audio 13.9, so a full volt, and you getting, hello, a little over, about 28, I think. Audio, but it's a little bit of a drive. It's just a 2 pill. But we are pulling, I'll show you in a minute, 228 amps. At least that's what it said that time. So we'll go back to that. Can you see that? This amp clamp going on the ground. Audio. Hello. 230 at peak. Audio. And for the voltage, let's go here. That's directly off of a transformer inside of the box. The output transformer. I could check it over here towards the power supply, and it wouldn't show quite as much because you do have line loss, and that's where I'm losing a little bit of this power. It's because I thought this plug right here would be a good idea, and it's come to be not a good idea. Here's one of the plugs. See, I was thinking I could, you know, some of these amps I don't just have a cord running off of it that I could just stick them up in here and tie them down. I can. I got holes drilled where I can get to that one. It's got 3 holes in it over there. Well, you can see them now. Can you see the holes drilled in it compared to this one with no holes in it? That one's got holes drilled in it. Plus the isolated and everything. But so I'm losing a little bit through that, because if I check the voltage actually over there at the power supply, I get more voltage. But then you got line loss coming through here, through these cables, through this ground, through this lug. This is a good size cable here. I say it's a double aught cable, but it has an outlet on it. So tick for tack, that's what you got. So voltage drag. See if I can get this in frame where you can see it. This actually reading around at the transformer there. Here's the transformer where it's hooked to. I hooked it to this one, it don't matter. All of them's the same, which, you know, it could be a little bit of difference too, but this has got 4 wires in it where it did have 3 before. 2 here, and it's in between each one of those sections, and it should be pulling evenly off of it. So, but I'm just pulling that off this transformer for the time being. Alright. Same 2-pin hitting it, same radio hitting it, everything hitting it. Audio. Oh. So it'll say 13.8 when it pops in. Audio. Audio. Hello. So it's around 14 volt. But like I said, these amplifiers like between 15 and 16 volt pretty much. I've put 17 on them, and you'll see a big difference. But any of them, if you more watts, I mean more amps, more, if you got enough amps, enough volts, you'll see a difference in either one of them. It don't make a damn. But these really like right around 16 volts, stable voltage. What I've seen from 2 to 16s, that's what I've been seeing. Now, I don't do every amp, and this video here might not be out to next month. It's always different. I just film them when I do have time, when it's late at night. It's 2:22 at night. Yeah, my little puppy. But it's 2:22 at night, 2:23 to be exact. And the reason being is I got a couple factories down the road from the house here that run a lot of power in the daytime. I actually have 3-phase power running right down the road. I could tap off to it, but then again, you got a $700 agreed to bill a month, and I don't make enough money to pay that off in the least. So, nope. Nope. Don't do it. but in the daytime it's a lot of power being run. I can check the voltage here now, 220 or it'll be 240. Check it in the daytime, you get around 210 in the daytime with that mill, and everything's down here running wholeheartedly. And the meat processing plant, yep, it pulls a lot of power during the day. 110, which most times 220, 120, actually up around 138. I know it sounds impossible, but it'll do it. I'm not very far from a substation, I guess. It's just right down the road here. So, I don't know. And then again, I don't even know if I get power off that one or not. I have no clue. I didn't follow it down there to it. I guess I could follow the line. But it don't look like it comes from there. I don't know. So I got, and this amplifier here, I should have said it in the beginning of it. The guy that owns this amplifier, I talked to him the other day. Now, I don't recommend this. I wish you'd change what you got, but that's up to you, man. I know you ain't got, I know everybody ain't got the money to do all this shit, but he says he's running this on base, on a power supply, on 213 coax, and on a IMAX 2000. So y'all deal with that in y'all's own conclusions. I would say need a better antenna, need better coax. But hey, that's just me. I'm not looking to work on this anymore that I have to. I mean, I'm not turning you down or nothing like that, but I'm saying I would love it if you got this amp and it ran for freaking ever. I want it to run forever, but on the situation that you told me, if you're running on 213, and you said it was about 100-foot run of that, on a IMAX 2000, I would recommend against it. Here, I use completely different. I use LMR 400. I ain't saying that's much better, but it's somewhat better. In my eyes, it is. I run a Mr. Corley antenna, and I've put in a lot of work on that antenna. Now, my only drawback might be that switch box there. I'll say that's a lot of my drawback, and I'm getting rid of that pretty much really soon. I got a switch box up there to switch from dummy low to antenna. I'm getting rid of that. These other tables over here, I'm putting up a M400 Serio Starduster. I'm putting up one of those just for over there, just for little amplifiers and just for radios. And that's what I'm gonna do over there. I'm gonna get me one of them when I can afford it, which they're only $100, but $100 is $100. And I don't always have $100. Pretty much all the time. But that's just me. Alright, I'm gonna look at this thing one more time. Hello! Hello! It looks really good on the Reflex. I don't know if I said that or not. But this is with a with the 2-pill driver. Reflex. Audio. Hello! Putting out, I'd say 2700, and you're only losing a watt in between there. Cut the driver off. Hello, hello, hello. It on 1/8 of a watt, 1/4 of a watt maybe. Put the glass back on. Hello, 1/8 of a watt. Tuned out really good. Didn't have to do a whole lot to the input of it, but I had to tune the output of it, which pretty much you always have to. Pretty much always fool around with it, see what see what tune is to it, check the heat off of it. Looks really good on a flare. Nothing's getting any way, shape, or form hot. Nothing's running good. With no more than I'm driving into it, it ain't gonna do a lot anyways. That's 2 decent running 2290s in there, I think. I don't know, I ain't been in a while. I don't know, it's getting late and I've been rambling. I've been down here all freaking day long, cleaning and everything else. Got the table pretty much cleaned, and then walkie-talkie shows up with about a whole carload of amplifiers. So a little bit of everything. And another little Evil J I gotta work on, bass box, which is a pretty nice looking little unit. It's a 4-pill, and it's got some high dollar Motorola's in it that's gone. I get to replace them with HGs when I get them. I have no transistors, not a one. I don't have any. So my work from here on out, if I don't already have it fixed, which I do have the 2x8, all the transistors fit, but I don't have any. I'm waiting on Gatekeeper to get some in, and I've texted him and he hasn't texted me back. I text Radio Garage, he ain't texted me back. I don't know. My phone may be down. I don't know. Or maybe they're mad at me. I don't know. Alright then, y'all have a good day. Later.